pyramid, the civilization of ancient Egypt, the largest showcase of ancient Egypt civilization in Asia, and also the institution's largest ever themed exhibition will occupy all 3 exhibition halls on the ground floor of Shanghai Museum in People's Square, and the exhibits have been carefully curated from artifacts from 7 major Egyptian museums, including Egyptian Museum, the Luxor Museum, Suez Museum, along with the latest findings in Saqqara. And of course, it's jointly organized by the Shanghai Museum and Egypt Supreme Council of Antiquities. Will officially kick off at the Shanghai Museum on July 18th and open to the public on July 19th. And we're very delighted to be having with us over the phone Dr. Yehya Abdul, the tourism consultant. Good morning, Dr. Abdul.
Good morning, Dina. How are you?
So what's the story about this particular tourism partnership?
Well, really, last year, Dr. Ahmed Isa, Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, we signed an agreement with the Chinese government to organize an Egyptian antiquities exhibition to be displayed in Shanghai. So really, there was a great selection of over 700 artifacts that represent Egyptian civilization and heritage from Old Kingdom, Middle Kingdom, and New Kingdom as well. And we are going to, this is really one of the rare museums because exhibitions, because the show will display will go on for one year. We know that our exhibition in Sydney is over now and is going to be continued in Cologne in Germany for another 6 months. So really this is, like a special, display of Egyptian antiquities participation for the Chinese government, and this is a great contribution between Ministry of Tourism, Supreme Council of Antiquities, and the Chinese government as well.
Right. Of course, according to observers and to organizers and even generally observing it, this looks like this exhibition will be one of the largest ones of ancient Egyptian artifacts ever globally that happened.
It is. Because,
why?
The one displayed in San Francisco and Houston and Paris and in Sydney contained only 182 artifacts. So really 788 artifacts, that makes like a whole museum, It's only like an exhibition. So, and it reflects, like the lifestyle of ancient Egypt, the mummification, the sarcophagus, the beliefs, and in addition to that, the latest discoveries of the Saqqara necropolis. It went on 2020, and it's covered, like the relic of the cat goddess Bastet, which belongs to 600 BC. So really, it's a great display of Egyptian civilization on Chinese soil.
Right. So what about the artifacts that will be featured inside this exhibition and the periods of Egyptian history that it represents?
Really, it covers over, as you already mentioned, like this is a selection out of 7 great museums in Egypt, like Suez, Luxor, Cairo, and the Saqqara necropolis, which represent Egyptian civilization since Old Kingdom. This is like over 300 years ago. Then the New Kingdom, which ended like at 333 BC, with the Ptolemy and the Greek, invasion of Egypt. So this is a great exhibition, and it shows, for the first time, the discoveries of the cat goddess Bastet, which was revered by Egyptians because it was considered to be the son of Hathor, the sun death, the son of Amun-Ra, the daughter, and it was very revered by ancient Egyptians. And of course, we have a great contribution as well, because currently the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities is participating in the ITB travel show held in China for the time being. So this is a great opportunity to promote travel to Egypt between antiquities, civilization, and the tour operators visit as well.
Right. So what about the statues of pharaohs and the set of mummies and coffins, which is very attractive to most of the people usually that is the most attractive part of ancient history. And we remember the mummies parade that was held here in Egypt, and all the events that hosted mummies was the most successful ones. So talk to us about the mummies and the coffins that are exhibited, and the statues also that represent different queens and kings.
Well, really, it is a great display, as you already mentioned, like selected carefully, handpicked from 7 great museums in Egypt. And there is a special, like section, segment called King Tut, that belongs to the 18th dynasty. And we all know that when it was covered by our Qader in 1922. So there's a section for King Tut, its belongings, its canopic jars, like a manifestation of one of his coffins, sarcophagus, and daily life routine, objects and artifacts. So, it's a lifetime, like exhibition and experience for the Chinese people to line up and visit the Shanghai Egyptian Antiquities Museum. And as I say, this is nearly 800 artifacts. So this is not only a display or a collection exhibition, it's like a museum on display for 1 year.
Right. Also, the exhibition will also include activities for visitors and other more attractive, programs other than antiquities. Talk to us about it.
Well, really, the Chinese authorities, like they planned to have like this exhibition in the Shanghai, like public library. So because this is a tool of education, culture, information, and data for the Chinese people, and like the children and the families to know about Egyptian culture and civilization. So really, this is great and going to be like contributions, like throughout the year from the Egyptian antiquities, like seminars, workshops, like forums, because this is the first time, like we have such exhibitions on Chinese soil with such rich and dedicated Egyptian antiquities and relics.
Right. On this note, Mr. Dr. Yehya Abdul, our tourism consultant, would like to thank you, sir, so much talking to us in the breakfast show. And by this, we come to the end of the show for today. Many thanks to all of you. Until we see you again tomorrow morning, that's a goodbye.